Alright, I wonder what guise he opted for this time. My dear fellows, it was a matter of great urgency, understand. Anyway, the list of names was found in Chichiru's office, as Holmes predicted. Do you mean that that mysterious collection of names was sent from Britain to Japan it was sent to Judge Shigoku. He was the intended recipient. I don't believe it. But that doesn't answer the question of what the list of names actually signifies. I did formulate a hypothesis about that, but without a shred of evidence, I couldn't possibly have shared it. Mr. Sholmes looks deadly serious for once. What we can do? That tragedy we had to go through on the SS Berea. It was all for nothing. Kazuma wasn't dead at all. We were completely taken in by the lie you told us, your great detective's lie. I took no pleasure in deceiving you. However, at the time, all that concerned me was preventing the young man's study tour from taking place, whatever the cost. What? I capitalized on the events that transpired to see that he was sent back to Japan. His remains, you mean? Precisely, Miss Susato. And then, I made sure that somebody else was sent to Britain in his stead. You mean... The arrangement between our two countries was already in place. One university student lawyer, one judicial assistant to be accommodated on a study tour. In other words, by arranging for someone else to fill the place originally intended for Mr. Asogi, it would successfully prevent the man from arriving our shores for several years at least. Wait, do you mean to say that it was all in aid of stopping Kazuma from coming to Britain? That's why you... Think back, Mr. Naruhodo. Was there not somebody who quite casually urged you to continue on the voyage to England? Terms of his study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. In the light of Mr. Suki's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead. My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know. All you require is one lawyer and study tour can continue, surely. But there's no one else with necessary qualifications, Mr. Sholmes. We know of no other lawyer. The voyage to London still promises a good month of time. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourselves another suitable lawyer. So, you manipulated me? I've often remarked on the extraordinary lengths to which venture will drive a man. I was quite sure that you would rise as a challenge for your late friend. I don't believe it. But if it was all contrived... I mean, what happened was treated by the authorities as murder. A woman mistakenly arrested as the perpetrator. What do you suppose became of her? Naturally, I wouldn't allow misapprehension to have any serious repercussions. I subsequently explained everything and assisted the unfortunate soul to finding the foreign refuge she sought. Seemed to remember Miss Susato and I had some rather strong words for her. Oh, she was certainly not devoid of all guilt. She deserved every word, I'm sure. I wonder if she made it to America then. I'm afraid I simply cannot comprehend it. Why would you go to such lengths, Mr. Sholmes? Why were you determined to stop Kazuma from reaching Britain? The truth is, 12 months ago, there was already a very tangible omen of the impending tragedy, you see. Ah, an omen that, this very moment in time, is close at hand. Omen of all these tragic events already existed a year ago? Is close at hand? I need to find out exactly what Mr. Sholmes knows. Welcome, Sir Jazeel. We're gonna be playing for just a little bit, but there's a tournament coming in like 15 minutes, so we might try to do that if King Amos is still here. We'll have to take a watch though. see if no one's yeah. If King Amos is in the chat, let me know so that I can call you back for one more game. All right. It looks mouth-watering. And clearly Sholmes likes pheasant a lot. It really does look like a feast for celebrating victory in court. Indeed, for drowning out one's sorrows after defeat. Yeah, I'm just waiting for King Amos to reply, though. If not, maybe we'll just do a solo tournament. Like, we'll just go solo into a 3. He's clearly still mourning over the pheasant at the moment. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay. Ah. It's a world-famous Stradivarius. Strata what? I think we read this before. Strad, are you even trying now? We'll come back to this another time, I think. Alright, let's move or present. Mr. Sholmes, would you mind looking at this? Okay, what exactly did he want me to do? Oh, I think I have to point to something 10 years ago? The Asoki papers? Okay, that's not what I wanted to show. Let's examine all these things. Karma, the Great Blade. It's such a thing of beauty, I want to gaze on it for hours. Its rates on. Kinda cute, but not very cute. But it's casual, I'd say. It's a visual novel with a casual puzzle. Alright, take a look. We have it in 9 minutes. Alright, we're gonna do 5 more minutes of this game. It's such a shame. It's been so meticulously cared for over the years. I can almost hear Karma's sobs. Kazuma must have really taken a swing for that to happen. Evacuate. The drill will take 20 minutes. So there was 20 minutes where the first class people aboard the boat were not looked at. And then we can examine this. You see these little things all over the place, don't you? It's the part on top of a pocket watch that you twist to set the time, isn't it? Called the crown, I believe. The watch would be quite useless without one. The crown? Like what sits on the monarch's head? Very grand name for a tiny part. But actually, Mr. Naruto, if this is a crown, I have a feeling I might have seen a monarch around here somewhere with a very, very big head. If by monarch you mean a pocket watch, then I'm quite sure you have. And then telegram, Kenshin Asogi Asashin, Gregson gonna kill John Wilson, Hosonoga. Let's take a look at this. What do you think, Mrs. Sato? I feel sure I know exactly what will fit here. Really? I was thinking precisely the same thing. We're about to see what that little round component is actually part of Inspector Gregson's broken pocket watch. Really? I was just thinking precisely that too. A perfect fit. I knew it. Alright, perhaps you knew it. I note of this information at once. The details of the small component have been updated in the court record. Okay, that solves the mystery. Present. I think we could present this one thing. Mr. Sholmes, do you mind? Nope. Well, let's talk about... Is there a picture with... Jigoku? Nope, that's not what I wanted to present. Surges. Okay, fine. Let's take a look. Okay, I'll just wait in the lobby, okay? Let's add you to party though. Let's just swap over. Let's save that for now. Options.